Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As an engineer, I was facing a real problem: poor posture and constant interruptions while working on my PC. During heavy rendering, my system would suddenly shut down due to overheating. That's when I realized the solution I needed didn't exist, so I decided to build it myself. I started with a simple sketch, then brought the idea to life in Entity software, Solidworks. But design alone isn't enough. I tested it using simulation, applied real-world loads, and analyzed stress and deformation. The first design failed, so I improved it by adding support, reducing stress, and optimizing the structure. Finally, I refined the design by removing unnecessary material, making it lighter, stronger, and efficient. And in the end, I turned this idea into a real product with the help of Entity Company JLCCNC eJourney, from problem to solution, from sketch to fabrication. Let's get started. But first, let's start with the sketch. This is where the idea begins, turning a simple concept into a clear design. From there, we'll bring it to life by building a precise PC stand model using sheet metal features in SolidWorks. Let's get started. So now, let's move into the simulation stage. First, I'll go to New Study. There are many types of studies available here, but for this project, we'll use a static study because our design is working at rest with no dynamic motion. I'll rename this as Test 1. Now, let's define the boundary conditions. We'll start with the load. Go to External Loads, then select Force. The mass of my PC is about 3.5 kilograms. Using the equation weight equals mass times gravity, the weight comes out to approximately 35 newtons. But that's not the only load acting on the stand. We also have additional force from my hands while using the PC. So to be safe, I'll assume a total load of 90 newtons. I'll apply that force and click OK. Next, we need to define the fixtures. Go to Fixtures, select Fixed Geometry, and choose the bottom face of the stand since that's the part in contact with the ground. Then click OK. Now let's move to meshing. I'll apply a mesh control and refine it, especially in areas where we expect high stress concentration. Then I'll generate the mesh. Great, the mesh is now ready. Oh wait, I almost forgot something very important. The material. I'll assign aluminum 5052H32 since it's available on the JLCCNC platform, and it's a great choice for this type of structure. Lightweight, strong, and corrosion resistant. Now everything is set. Let's run the simulation. All right, here are the results. As you can see, the working stress exceeds the yield strength, which means the design is not safe and will fail under this load. Also, the maximum displacement is about 97.5 millimeters, which is far too high. According to standard design expectations, it should be around 2 millimeters or less. So clearly this design needs improvement. Time to go back, rethink the structure, and find a better solution. Now, as you can see, I've added a sheet metal support at the back of the PC stand. Based on the same test conditions from the previous simulation, I ran the analysis again, and the results are already looking better. The stress level has significantly decreased, which means the structure is now much stronger and safer compared to the previous design. However, we're not done yet. When we look at the deformation, the maximum displacement is about 0.6 millimeters. While this is a huge improvement from before, it's still slightly above the ideal standard for a rigid and stable design. So now the challenge is different. Instead of just increasing strength, we need to optimize the design, reduce unnecessary material, keep the structure lightweight without increasing stress or compromising performance. This is where real engineering begins, finding the perfect balance between strength, weight, and efficiency. Let's move to the next step and refine this design even further. Now comes the most important part, optimization. I reduced the mass of the PC stand by carefully identifying and removing unnecessary material. Instead of just making it stronger, I focused on making it smarter, lighter, efficient, and still reliable. With the final design ready, it's time for one last test. Let's run the simulation. And here are the results. As you can see, the stress has not increased significantly, which means the structure is still safe and strong. And now, the maximum deformation is just 2 millimeters, right within the acceptable limit. This means we've achieved the goal, a design that is lightweight, strong, and efficient. This is what real engineering is all about, not just adding material, but removing what's unnecessary while keeping performance. Now it's time to bring this design into the real world. I ordered this model from JLCCNC through their website. Their service is fast, reliable, and the quality is excellent. If you want to turn your own designs into real products, you can try it too. I'll leave the link in the description.